Vintage Steele is a Vermont-based custom bike workshop with a little group of committed wrenchers who have become famous in the course of recent years by building handy, everyday rideable custom cruisers. The Yamaha Xs650 was first presented in 1968 and remained underway in some shape until 1985, an amazing keep running for a bike that gives a decent sign of exactly how exceptional the motor was. The point at which it was first composed in 1955. The sock parallel twin began life on a drafting table at Haas, a Japanese bike maker that started introducing it in bikes in '55. Haas was later procured by Showa, which was then obtained by Yamaha, and as it happens Yamaha needed an air-cooled parallel twin. The Yamaha variant of the engine initially showed up in the Xs650 of 1968, a bicycle pointed decisively at the market commanded by the British twins of the period. The Yamaha motor had a couple of points of interest over its English partners. It didn't release any oil on account of its on a level plane split crankcase. The motor and gearbox share a similar throwing which streamlines creation and support, and its sock head is particularly further developed than the pushrod parallel twins that were much more typical at the time. In later years the Xs650 has discovered notoriety with custom bicycle developers who require a mechanically basic and dependable air-cooled motor. Because of this we've seen the modest engine introduced in everything from choppers to bistro racers, and my undisputed top choice, the Scrambler. The cutting-edge Scrambler is commonly a street-going bike that has been altered for light to direct go 4x4 romping use, with high fumes channels, double game tires, and periodically lifted handlebars, changed suspension, and long level seats. The bicycle you see here was worked for Montana, a young lady from Vermont who needed something basic that'd function admirably on street and be equipped for investigating the periodic fire trail. In the wake of visiting to the group at Vintage Steele they settled on the Yamaha Xs650 as a beginning stage, and the manufacture got in progress. The first cast wheels were swapped out for spoked wheels shod with Shinko Trailmaster tires and Excel edges. Transformed forks from a 2005 Suzuki GSXR were utilized as a part of place of the matured firsts, with a Cognito Moto stem, front center point, and triple tree. The wiring loom was supplanted, with another charging framework provided by Mike's XS, a foundation of the worldwide Xs650 people group. A solitary Mikuni carburetor supplanted the first twin carb setup, and a GPS speedometer supplanted the first mechanical unit. Another arrangement of twin fumes funnels were made in-house, with warm protecting front and back to help stay away from the non-sight rendition of pipe burn, and new front and back bumpers were molded and fitted. The finished bicycle profits by huge suspension and braking overhauls over stock, with easier carburation and better streaming depletes. The keys have now been ignored to Montana, who can be seen riding it in the city of Vermont, which is a confounding sentence in case you're a skim peruser who skipped to the end. On the off chance that you'd get a kick out of the chance to see more from Vintage Steele, you can tap the connections underneath to visit their site or take after their web-based social networking accounts.